Okay, so some of you guys might not think that this actually warrants a video, but seeing as I posted 2 videos now relating to why Roblox is dead or not the same, I figured this does warrant a new video, and today's video is an interesting one. So as the title says, or more than likely says something similar to this, Roblox is actually addressing the issue that I've been having lately, and what I've been seeing is there's really not much of a line between kids content and more mature. Now what that means is there's kind of no distinction between Deep Woken and Pet Simulator X, for example. Like, say I'm an 18-year-old kid coming into Roblox, like, oh, okay, I want to play Roblox for the first time. What should I play? Okay, let me go to the Discover tab. All you're gonna see is a bunch of games that if you're a grown man or woman, more than likely you don't want to play. And that's what I feel like is Roblox's, or at least one of its biggest issues. However, Roblox has recently stated, in I think the new RDC convention or whatever, that they're actually going to be separating the line between 18 plus or 17 plus and younger. So this is a YouTuber named Creecraft, and if you play Roblox, you probably heard of him. And if you look here, you can see now that Roblox is actually allowing older players to swear, less chat filtering, all of that I don't really care about. But all I really care about here is 17 plus mature games in the future, and that is really interesting. See, what this does is it allows players of an older audience, the players who, like I said in my last video, actually want these games made with creativity and originality and all of that, to have a place to play them. I feel like the biggest issue, the reason why everybody that starts learning how to develop goes, okay, let me make a simple cash grab bandit beater, is because they know that that has a huge audience for it. They know that no matter what, these games are what are going to get seen. And you know, this is why we don't get as many new original creative games anymore, because people are, for lack of better words, afraid. They're afraid that these games are not going to be as widely recognized. But now that we're getting a 17 plus games option, this means that all of us, the people who care, are going to have, you know, a field. Now game developers, if this works out how I believe it's going to, they will have the option to either make a 17 plus or a 17 and below game. And I really truly do think that by allowing developers and players to have these options, you know, distinguish between, okay, this game's for kids, this game is for adults, I really do believe we're going to see more games made for an older audience. I also think that we're going to get a lot more older people on Roblox. I mean, like I said, if I go on Roblox right now, let's say I'm a 25-year-old man, all right, or woman, and I like gaming, right? So I want to start Roblox for the first time. When I go to the Discover tab, let's start with the most engaging tab. I want to break through all of these, but let's just start with this. In the most engaging tab, you have anime fighters, collect all pets, mighty omega, weapon fighting, anime adventures, tapping legends, Candyland, mining, bee swarm simulator. I'm noticing a pattern where every single game on this list is basically made for those of a younger audience, and there's no distinction. There is absolutely no separation on the homepage anywhere that says something like mature or for a younger audience. And now that we're getting 17 plus games, we're going to have that option. Games like here, Deep Woken, they will be on a mature or 17 plus section. Roguelike Prototype, I'm assuming that's older. YBA, Combat Warriors, I'm assuming those are 2 games that would be maybe under the mature section. I don't know. I think that this could also revive older games, because now that I really do believe more and more older kids are going to be going, or not even just kids, people in general are going to be coming to play Roblox, I feel like this might even revive some old games. Like maybe games like Rogue Lineage will get a comeback, because now if this works out how I believe it's going to, Rogue Lineage is going to be on the 17 plus mature page, and I'm sure it might even become one of the most played games on that list. I think that this is such a good thing, because what we've been needing is a way really for game owners who want to create these new original, I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna keep saying it, it's true. I feel like what these Roblox developers have been needing is a platform, a place for kids and adults and teenagers, whoever, to actually come and play these games. And that's why we keep seeing these simple games being made, because like I said, that's where the easy audience is. But if you just provide these developers with insightful, significant new ideas, an audience that wants to play their games, I mean, the amount of games, the amount of creativity we're gonna see, it's gonna really pop up, I think, at least. I know it sounds like I'm jumbling over my words, but I really genuinely am extremely excited for the future of Roblox if this is the direction we're going in. I mean, this is so important. And I know that I might get a few comments saying, okay, Chris, this isn't going to change anything. All it is a label saying that, okay, this is an older game and this is a younger game. I know. But I personally believe this is going to change everything, because if you look at Roblox, Roblox is viewed as a kid's platform. But now it's distinguishing itself, okay? It's saying, all right, I'm no longer a kid platform. Now I can be a host to everybody and anybody. And I really do feel as if developers are going to see this and take it as motivation. I never thought that Roblox would do something like this, I'm not gonna lie, but we have been seeing recently they're making the platform more and more adult. They did it first with voice chat, and I guarantee you they did not add in that voice chat for little kids. And that's made quite obvious by the fact that you need some sort of ID or license or just really some sort of information about you in order to get your voice chat in the first place. Anyways, I'm going off topic. What I'm trying to say is this is a wonderful stride for Roblox. I'm extremely impressed, and I know I keep going on about it over and over again, but the fact that Roblox is taking this seriously and actually giving us basically a divided community, one on one side and one on the other, I really feel like a lot of developers are going to see this and go, okay, wait a second, Roblox is creating a visible audience for my game. Now, everything I just said, that's what I'd like it to look like, preferably, and that's what I think it's going to. But there's also an alternative, and it's not one I'm really excited for, to be honest. The alternative is none of that cool stuff I said happens, and what Roblox does is, I'll use debugging for example. What they could just do is, y'all see how they have all these tabs here, active, favorites, visits. They could just throw another one right here and say 17 plus, and that would not change it. I'm not gonna, that should be another tag. Okay, so what I think would be cool is if Roblox actually used the age identification stuff and personalize somebody's account based off that. So if I'm 18 or older or 17 or older, when I sign into Roblox, I see certain games. I think that'd be great because it would allow me as an older player to immediately find the games that are around my age group. And if I want to play those other games that are made for a younger audience, they're still here, but they're not as in my face as they would be. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm hoping that over here in the sides where it says roleplay, adventure, fighting, obby, all of these, I'm praying actually that we get a section here called mature or games for an older audience, because if we had that right around here on the top of the page with most engaging, all I'm trying to say is people would have a platform. This is such a simple issue that Roblox could literally fix if they just did this one thing. Just give all the people working on realistic hardcore, or not even hardcore, but high quality games that aren't really targeted to a specific audience, and if they are not an audience of a lower age, just give them an audience. I've seen beautiful games that really did have high replayability, in my opinion, just kind of slip away and die. Anyways, I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. I truly do believe that if a system like this were initiated into Roblox's already built up system, where basically just you distinguish items or games from an older audience to a younger, I think that would bring in so many new players, which we've already seen with YouTubers like I said, Kai Cenat, Rushop Morph, Moist Critical. We've seen all these YouTubers come on to Roblox. Only people I'm waiting to actually play now are like Afro Sandro and Corey's Kitchen. Most of my favorite YouTubers have already played Roblox. I don't know, I just think this would be so helpful because right now Roblox, like I said, is viewed as a kids platform. If you make it so that when you put in your real age and it generalizes your most engaging, recommended for you, all that based off games around your age group, it could just be really good. I mean, you'd have a lot more players for sure. I'm gonna end the video with this. I just want to say, think about it this way, guys. If at the moment Roblox is insanely popular off of kids, if it was made to have an older audience as well, how popular do you guys think Roblox might become? And that's all I'm saying. They could really double their, revenue and all that right now. But hey, let me know what y'all think. I think this is great as long as it actually goes the way I want it to go. And if not, it's just another tab and you can't really get marketing off of that, then it is what it is. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. I think this is a really interesting topic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.